morning, good afternoon, my Periscope family. There's Nikki, there's Rhea, that's Rhea, and Jonathan JK. This is Scope Team Hong Kong. Is it better? Is it better, guys? We're all here. We're going to have a great discussion on Asian and Western cultural differences. We have represented the UK, Hong Kong, and the Philippines. So any questions about any of these cultures, ask now. Ask now. I see what you mean about my hair, Jonathan. Yeah. Hey, Bruce. Yay! Thanks for inviting. If you guys want to share this with your Periscope family, you're more than welcome to share. Yay!
You know, as soon as Zoro starts scoping, her chin lifts up straight away. I've noticed.
And I do like this.
It takes 10 years off her age.
Yes.
She's only in her mid-30s.
Asian like to have a smaller face. I should go
And
like
the
this.
V.
Yeah,
The
I should
V
go like
face.
this.
Yes, actually the V face. Tell me about that, because this is very Asian, or at least Hong Kong. The V, wanting a V-shaped face. Like, we don't do
No,
that
because
in
like
America. Why would you do that?
More definition because of our features.
Too
Yeah,
rounded?
there's
Does that happen in the Philippines?
We're mixed up. The Philippines are already mixed
It's
up.
beautiful.
But Hong Kongers and Chinese are beautiful too. But it's that Asian. It's that, you know, because I have the galvanic spa, and the galvanic spa is a lifting and toning, and there's a special way to use it so that you can get that V look.
Sharpest.
You guys are very quiet. So yes, so that's the V shape. So it's just more desirable to have that. Well, we wouldn't have that in the U.S. We just don't want stuff to droop. Right? Yeah.
I agree, yes, as a guy.
What is your favorite food? Okay, let's go around the table. What's your favorite food?
Some eggs.
Eggs.
There we go. Chocolate eggs.
Chocolate eggs.
No, eggs.
How about you?
Japanese all the way.
Japanese food.
Japanese people.
Like,
Is it favorite food? It's just
Favorite
like Japanese.
Japanese food.
Oh, okay.
Like,
whether it's
if you had to
raw
choose
or
one.
cooked.
type of Japanese
Sushi.
food. Sushi.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'm more into Thai food nowadays.
I'm
I love
totally
I
into Thai
love Thai
food.
food.
And favorite drink, but let me answer. Favorite food, I have to say, vegetables. I am a big vegetable person. I have to say eggplant is kind of my thing, but I do love broccoli. I don't know, it's a great debate between eggs.
Zora, when she says eggplant, she means aubergine,
Aubergine.
not eggplant.
Yeah, there's another.
I love the French.
So, okay, favorite drinks. Fries with malt vinegar? What the hell is that? Is that English?
Yeah, that's English. I know that. It's vinegar, but it's a malt.
I guess they do that at Hooked. Don't they do
Probably,
it?
yeah.
They do that at Hooked. You like potatoes. Okay, you guys, you're watching. Tell us what your favorite food is. We have more Western cuisine or more Asian cuisine here?
What was the title of the show?
Asian Western cultural differences.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so favorite drink is water? Oh, wow.
Cold water.
That's good.
Cold water. Really?
Warm water.
Wait, that's another thing, and that's a big cultural difference that I noticed. I sat down, I was served water, and it's warm.
I talked about this with my American suppliers, and then also mentioned about like warm water for the Asians and then cold water for the Western.
I love
Hey, Dean.
warm water, though. I don't like the cold and ice, so I'm really happy with that. But it is a cultural difference. But isn't it in the traditional Chinese medicine, you say cold is not good for the body?
Yeah,
It's kind of
it
disruptive.
makes sense because your body is warm.
Oh, Dean Elizabeth. Hello, Dean Elizabeth.
Hi.
Two
Yeah,
of
your
my
body's
viewers.
already warm, so in fact, your body has to actually shift gears when it's full of ice
Well, that's
or
why
water.
weightlifters drink iced water
Why?
to burn more calories.
Yeah, cold. Yeah.
Because like when you drink cold water, you're actually like hurting your internal organs.
I have pomelo lemon tea. Coming.
Yeah, you need extra energy to like make the water warm.
Yeah.
to adapt to the body.
Yeah.
So Chinese believe that it's not good for you.
It's not good for the organs, but good for fat burning, evidently. Right?
Wow.
And boosting your metabolism,
Yeah,
I
there's
guess.
no 100% bad and 100% good.
So the one
Just drink water.
another difference that I learned, it seems, what are the Asian values? Hold on a second. Before we get into that, Asian values, are they different? I noticed also in Asia, generally people drink more tea. And in the West, we tend to drink more coffee. Would you agree? Do you guys agree? Are you coffee or tea?
But you're speaking as an American,
I'm an American.
whereas in the UK, the national beverage is tea.
That's true. With milk. So it's almost half and half. Kind of coffee, kind of tea. Right? I do like yin yang. Yin yang is half coffee, half tea.
Yeah.
How about in the Philippines? Do they drink more tea or more coffee?
In my, it was more in water.
Oh, so not
No,
coffee,
not
tea.
coffee, no.
People don't drink coffee, they don't drink tea.
They do drink, but it's not
Not
in
part of the culture.
Yeah, not part of the culture.
Oh.
They actually like soft drinks. That's crazy.
Well, we had a couple of you guys said pop. Pop. Do you guys know what pop is?
Yeah.
Is that a very American word? Pop is soda.
Soda.
Pop. Yeah.
We have that.
Thoughts on Hong Kong locals always cutting lines, says
they?
Mike. I just came back from Hong Kong recently.
On the MTR,
No,
on the
no,
MTR,
maybe-
yes.
no, maybe.
Hi, Mike. Yes, they do on the MTR.
I don't.
Few of them.
But it's-
No,
I think you can't.
But it could be, it could be,
Right. Not
the
all of
mainland
them.
Chinese.
I
cutting
noticed
lines.
that in mainland China, definitely, but I haven't noticed it
They
here.
don't have this concept of getting in line.
Right. They are
So I
patient
think
to wait.
yeah.
Yeah, because you got to shove and push your way. Otherwise, you're going to be like lost in the crowd. The only time that is really shovey pushy is peak hour on the metro. That's huge, actually. That's really good. My arm is getting tired.
Yeah. Early.
What was the question? There was a question about the cultural values. What are the Asian values? Interesting. Well, I don't. What do you think of the Asian values?
I don't know, because I'm Hong Kong. I'm from Hong Kong, and then I have the mix
So
of like
it could be
Western
different.
and Chinese.
One thing that seems to me that's a value that's different.
Family value.
Yeah, family,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think living with the grandparents, having the grandparents. Hold on, living with the grandparents. Sorry,
Sorry, it's coming.
It's on the phone. Yeah, taking care of the elderly. You
And
know,
also-
we tend to put our
Family oriented. They're like
Yeah,
grandparents in
very
old
intact.
homes.
Yeah.
I think the biggest difference would be like the Western parents would kick out their children at the age of 18.
Yeah.
They want them to be independent.
Where?
And 18.
In the Western culture, yeah.
Yeah.
So 18, at least in America, you're out of the house. You're out.
So the Chinese parents tend to like stuck with the
Until
children.
whenever.
Want to like
Until whenever.
cling them. I would say, yeah. They would expect their children to take care of them.
Yeah.
But that was the past generation. But like younger people nowadays expect their parents to like get them home.
I heard that there was, like, you have to give 10% of your salary to your parents or something like that. Is that?
You don't have
No.
any.
Or that
I
used to
do,
be?
I do.
You do.
Is
But
that
I
is that
pay
personal?
every bill, okay? I still do.
Her mum lives with Rhea.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you are taking care of your mom.
Yeah.
Wow. And you have any siblings? Do you have any siblings?
I have a brother. Yeah. Elder brother.
Does he help out? No?
We're in the same
What's
situation. I just take care of my mom too.
Yeah?
She lives with me.
She lives with you?
Yeah, with my kids still.
Ah, you have
She
kids?
take care of my kids.
How
too.
old are your kids?
It's 6 and 4.
Oh wow! So you need that help a lot. That's one of the great advantages of having your parents. Is that you have an automatic babysitter. And so okay, what do you think about this, Jonathan?
Well,
Pacific's top scopers. Yes, it is. We're just missing
well,
John Ho.
not Pacific, more like South China Sea.
And then
there. Thank you.
There's Jonathan's tea.
Pomelo lemon.
That's not.
Yeah, pomelo lemon.
Where's the pomelo?
Well, you know what? I was so happy when I was in Thailand. I was in Chiang Mai just now, and I asked for a tea. It was lemon ginger tea, and it was a big pot. And literally, I opened the pot, and it was like big sticks of lemongrass, and there was all these chunks of ginger, and I was like, that's a lemongrass and ginger tea. Like, it's not like some
it's
little
not a
tea
tea
bag.
bag.
It was the real deal. I was so excited. I was like, why don't we do that anymore? It's really great.
Hello.
Food Lump
Didn't
says
we
hi.
miss the question?
I asked
about
you
family.
about family values in the West, or maybe in the UK, if you want to be specific,
Specifically?
or any values.
Well,
It was
I-
cultural differences. The values. What are UK values? What do you think a typical Englishman
I think
would?
it's very similar to get out of the house at 18, but I didn't.
You didn't?
No,
Or what did you do?
I stayed in the house till I was 26.
Okay. But I think that's very European in general. And I live in Spain. My husband's French, and at least in those two cultures, it's totally normal to live with your parents until you like really get a job and. Huh?
The mom's 40.
Yeah. Yeah. And
What question, Sydney Sue? With that. Did we all meet on Periscope? Yes.
Yes, it's actually because of Periscope. So this is
Is it yours?
my small salad and soup like that. Is, to me, this is an appetizer. But I also ordered another salad because I was like, it's a little salad and soup, and like this is a little cup, and this is costing me 80 Hong Kong dollars, which is about $10 US for an appetizer. I think it's expensive.
My tea, I guess, cost me half that for tea.
I searched the restaurants, and this is probably the the healthiest places around. Yeah, for these two health conscious.
Well, I think Japanese is quite easy. Japanese is super easy. You don't eat Japanese?
What?
There we go. It's pop time.
$10.
She almost left me hanging.
Sorry, I didn't notice that. Yeah. Do you eat Japanese? Eat sushi, sashimi?
No, I don't eat fish anymore.
Oh, you don't. Why not?
Too much plastic in the ocean. You're eating plastic.
I know. Don't tell me that.
Zora,
I know.
you said no carbs, but you're okay with polycarbons. What's going on?
I know.
Polypropanols. Zora said no carbs, but she's digesting
But wait a second.
polypropanols.
But what about wild caught salmon in Alaska?
All fish in the
No,
oceans.
Not wild caught Alaska. It's because they go in
everywhere.
rivers. They're not in oceans.
Okay. Well, no. That's what I said. I was trying to say all ocean fish. It's in the river. That's
No,
fine.
I know all ocean fish,
But then
salmon
you've got to-
is in a river.
How polluted is the river, though? Where it's coming from. That's what I would look into.
Yeah.
That particular river might be okay, or it might
Well,
be
it's the same
polluted.
problem as meat.
Meat.
Meat and eggs, and if it's poorly raised or if there's pesticides, hormones, or same thing you go for veg. So when you do choose your meat or your fish, then you want to choose a higher quality that would not have the plastic or not have the hormones or antibiotics or have a lot less. Is this high tea? No, it's lunch.
We're having lunch.
What's high tea? Sorry.
High tea for Jonathan. He's having tea.
High tea is for the.
But it's high tea.
No?
Okay,
It's not like high class, right?
Okay.
High tea.
High tea is a
Dunno.
toity thing for Americans.
I'm very working class from the UK. I'm working class background. I'm not upper class or digital nomad class or
Definitely from
Philippine class.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about the class system. Clearly, you're above all that because you're high class. Hi from Glasgow. Hello, good David McClure.
Let's talk about high tea, because high tea is not an American thing, and they do high tea here in Hong Kong. Do you like char siu bao? I like it, but doesn't like me very much.
Do you like char
Are they just bringing it when it's ready?
Yeah.
That's something that they do in Asia. We're talking about Asian culture. They bring the food when it's ready. So Zora gets to eat first, and we're just sitting here twiddling our
It's like,
fingers.
why bother to wait for
But
everybody? Because
in the UK,
the dish is coming.
we no. But when I used to work in a restaurant, we made sure that everybody got their meal at the same time. It was
You're
hot.
not in UK.
Yeah, but I
know.
ordered 2 meals.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot that Zora's
I'm like, I hope they're
Zora's
not
a
waiting
glutton.
for me. I started eating because I wasn't sure if they were waiting.
Don't worry. So because in China, in Chinese culture, we share food. So it doesn't.
I hate that.
Yeah. So that's the Western thing. The
You have to look
Westerners
here.
that I know, they do not like to share food.
Sure.
But
Share a
there's
table.
also,
I'll share a table, but not
the
food.
family sharing
Yeah.
traditions.
No. I used to have like a Sunday dinner with my dad
Yeah.
and the family, and we used to like share from the Sunday dinner.
I don't
But when I
understand-
order something, I want what I fucking ordered.
So I don't understand
people
why
nicking my
you
stuff.
Why you do it like inside your home, but not outside?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
weird.
that's just
I
like
agree.
sex.
I like to share. I like to share my food. I'm always winding up sharing with my husband, and we're like eating half of each other's food anyways. So I think it's
He's
just not,
French,
it's not
isn't
in
he?
the culture though.
French, Italian,
French.
French. Yeah. Different to the British.
Yeah.
Give me it. It's mine.
Anybody want to share my salad?
Different variety.
It's that cracker thing. You're not eating that, are you?
That I'm not eating.
Nikki will take it. She eats all my food.
No. Not all of it. Not all of it.
It's perfect for putting in a jacket for later. Put it in the breast pocket.
I hope you're not waiting for me to finish to bring your food. If it's ready, you can bring it. Don't wait for me.
Yes, so easy today.
Oh,
We
okay.
only have one tray. Sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just didn't want to be waiting for me.
Did she say one chair, not chef?
On chef. Hey.
Yeah.
No. I just wanted to like double confirm my hearing. Like,
I thought she said one chair.
I thought
Well, because it's CH.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I totally took your napkin.
That's another cultural difference. They speak English differently here, but it's still English.
I took one. I took your
They,
fork.
a lot of people in China, in Hong Kong, they say seldom, and we seldom say seldom in the UK. I don't know. Do they say seldom in America? But they say it here. Oh, I seldom go there. It's like, just say I don't really go there.
What do
Right.
you say?
I hardly ever go there. I don't go there, not often. Never say seldom. We seldom say seldom. Seldom.
Yeah. What do you guys? Hey, Kevin. What do you guys? What do you want to know the difference between Asian and Western cultures? What else would you like to know? What else can we talk about? What are the differences? And I love Hong Kong because it's such a cross between the Asian and the Western. So we could. So the Hong Kongers are very different. Just in case you don't know, if you haven't guessed by now,
Very
they're
different.
very different.
Look at them. Look at that. Very
we're
different.
Not from mainland Chinese.
They're not Chinese.
Oh well, we are Chinese. We're
Hong Kong Chinese.
No,
Zora,
I wouldn't say I'm not Chinese because I have Chinese roots. It's just that the cultures are so different.
everything's greasy and watery here and fried. I don't like that.
Where in Hong Kong?
Yeah. I gotta say, you're doing very well eating and talking the most.
Yeah, it's not really good to do that. That causes a lot of indigestion, gas, and bloating. So I'll be paying for this later. But what about medicine? Chinese medicine versus Western medicine?
Well, like when I grow older, as I grow older, I tend to trust Chinese medicine more than the Western.
Because you tested it out and it didn't work?
Because like the Western medicine tend to, how do I put it? Tend to stop the symptoms, but they don't. Yeah, suppress it, but they don't like cure.
But Western medicine is very cold and scientific, whereas Chinese medicine is not
Excuse me,
cold and scientific. No, but scientific in a sort of like they study it, but they study the cause, but they don't study the person.
Oh yeah,
It's not as holistic.
Yeah.
Holistic is the word I'm thinking of. It's not as holistic as
All right, yeah.
Chinese medicine.
Yeah, the Chinese
right?
is a combination, right? They would change the formula according to the person.
Yes.
So I think they,
Personalized medicine approach. My take on Western medicine and Chinese medicine is they're both, I think, very powerful. That's mine.
Round 2 for Zora. Fight!
Oh, you had chicken, yeah. No, I didn't have chicken. So, if I get hit by a bus, yeah, I want to go to a Western hospital. I don't want acupuncture. I want something that will fix the bone or give me an operation. However, if I have a lifestyle disease, if you have diabetes, you have high blood pressure, cholesterol, I would tend to go then to a different approach, which would be Chinese medicine or functional medicine or holistic medicine, something that would get to the root of the problem. I think Western medicine has failed in that sense in terms of they're good at what they do in terms of fixing things in emergencies and putting a Band-Aid on it quickly. But yeah, you're going to be, if you're on a medication for certain lifestyle diseases, you're going to be on that for the rest of your life.
And also because like the Chinese doctors, I mean, from the Chinese medicine, they tend to accumulate their experience when they learn stuff.
Yeah, sorry. There's mirror.
But nowadays, because the Western world has adopted like some part of the Chinese medicine, and they started to study about it, and then they found actually the chemicals and all the scientific research show that actually the Chinese medicine work because some of the chemicals are like similar to the Western medicine.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's a combination of everything.
Yeah. So when I go to a doctor in the States, if I say I've got, I don't know, let's say high blood pressure.
You can hold it.
And we all take turns holding it. So if I had, let's see, what do you miss from your respective countries?
Don't miss anything.
What do you miss from what do I miss from the States?
Oh, maybe the subversive humour that a lot of people don't get here.
The Reese buttercups.
What?
The Reese buttercups.
What do you miss?
Hong Kong? Or where?
What do you
What do you
miss?
miss from your culture? So what do you miss from the Philippines? Well, you're here, so it's kind of, you're not missing anything because you're from Hong Kong.
I miss the traditional culture.
Thank you.
As in, like, how we appreciate poems and calligraphy and all sorts of those.
Where's the chicken?
Here.
That's the chicken.
Yeah, that's the chicken.
That's all.
Yum.
Yeah. Do you want my breadstick?
No, she's not allowed, Zora.
Oh, man. Here's a
Nikki.
picture of
This
mine.
guy
This
controls
is my
mine.
tofu avocado quinoa salad. This is for Nikki again.
It's quite salty though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what do you miss from the Philippines?
Oh. Nothing is specific though, but
You're so close to it.
what?
You're so close to home.
Yeah, to my home. So I'm going back there this 13th, so I'm not gonna miss it. But for the meantime, I miss my kids. That's
Your kids? Where are they?
in my house. Like I miss being around them.
But they're here in Hong Kong.
No, they're in the Philippines.
Oh my god. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought, okay, when you were saying you were living with your mom, you said me too, and I kind of thought you were living with your mom, but you're supporting your mom. That is a big one, missing your kids.
It
Of
is.
course, that's pretty much, yeah.
But it's actually a lot of changes in Philippines culture nowadays. They're so innovated, like very different from when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's I miss in Philippines.
So, some people, I don't know if you know, but there are a lot of Filipinos in Hong Kong. They're what's domestic helpers or nannies or are you a nanny or what do you?
Yeah.
You're as a nanny, so you're taking care of somebody else's kids, and then you leave your own children with your family in the Philippines, and it's very common. It's like what people do. It is a huge sacrifice, and I think it's really hard. So if you have questions for Nikki about this, I think it's a good time to ask her because this is something I see a lot in the Filipino culture, but not so much in other Asian cultures. What do you think? Does that happen in China, or does it? I know in Hong Kong it's not. I don't think it happens so often here.
No, not that often. But Indonesian?
Indonesia, yeah, that's true. And there's another couple cultures that do that here a lot domestically. Let's see. But yeah, so it's a big sacrifice. So I think that's something to ask Nikki now. Hi from Los Angeles.
I actually do some of my scopes about that.
Yeah.
Share my thoughts on, especially showing what I'm doing as a domestic helper.
Yeah.
It's actually hit last year. 21,000 viewers when I do the live, what I'm doing in daily basis
Wow.
in my work.
So you can find Nikki. She's in the description of this
Yes.
title of this Periscope. So if you want to follow her and learn more about this, you can do that. So I can highly recommend you do that. So, okay, so that's it. How long have you been separated from your kids?
2 years. Oh, but I just got back here to find a new job. I've been there for 6 months. I'm looking for a job nowadays.
Okay. What restaurant is this? This is called SP and Tea. No, SP and Tea House.
Yeah, tea room.
Tea room.
SP
If you do a
flower
little
and tea room.
panorama.
I'm the only guy in here.
Didn't you have a sandwich?
I do. Still.
They're still waiting for it.
That was a start.
They only have one chef.
Right.
They only have one chef. So, okay, so let's...
Should retitle this scope afterwards. You can when you finish. You know you can retitle scopes. They only had one chef.
Oh, that was heavy.
Oh my god, it's good. Let's do that. Thank you. A little bit of arm exercise. Work out. It's good.
Oh, no. Wait a second, guys.
So, the
Adjusting.
Philippines President Duarte does what? Probably champion pays. Well, I don't understand the question.
Yeah.
I can't read it.
What are the Hong Kong traditional values that make you miss?
Yeah.
I think to show your neighbors that you care about the neighborhood. Like people in the past, they know each other.
Oh, they're not
Before.
Within the building, and if in case your neighbor needs help, and then everybody would just come over and help.
Why
But
do you
now,
think that's lost?
just
Because of the rush.
busy lifestyle, right? Like you do overtime all the time, and then you don't get to know your neighbors. Yeah, but before then, you used to know the neighbors by their first names. Yeah. So even the grandparents next door, they can take care of your
they
kids.
know.
Yeah. And if you're missing like your soy sauce or something, you just like borrow.
Share.
Yeah, sharing.
That looks really good.
Yeah. It was smoked salmon.
That's what we were
What are the questions? I can't read up here.
It's the same. It's repeating.
Is it a bot?
my eating chicken salad and scroll to the bottom. I can't scroll.
Oh, that's like one.
Yeah. But that's what government agency is for. The government is the church. Now I don't understand the question.
What does the government have to do with the
Taking
care of your neighbors?
Don't ignore it.
Okay.
What is the ideal neighbor? Your ideal neighbor. No smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no smoking. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Clean up the garbage.
They also
About
have
the
to be
flowers?
sexy.
Oh, that's the qualification for
You're only allowed to live in this building for that safe. I think the no smoking thing is a good one. Not too much noise, I guess.
Yes.
If you have children, like, make sure they're
Behaving.
behaving.
That was difficult, huh? Behaving your kids.
Well, if I had my kids were smaller, that would be a requirement. You have children, so my kids can play. And but now my kids are gone, and I would say outgoing or sort of talkative or extroverted, because you'll have to deal with me. They're gonna ask you a lot of questions. And, but what about you? What else? What is your ideal neighbor?
My ideal neighbor? Because I am loud. Like, I can talk all day. I prefer to, the what do you call that? Like,
You're extroverted.
yeah. Maybe the silent one, or something like that, or maybe interesting people instead.
Oh, you
Not
want somebody
specific.
opposite to you. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you'd be more quiet. Just listen to you talk. How about you guys? What's the ideal neighbor for you?
Shares her Wi-Fi here.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Should you be friendly or keep a certain distance from your neighbors? Certain distance.
But I don't speak the language of my neighbours, but we're all like happy to see each other on my floor.
But then you're very limited. Like, why don't you speak the language of your neighbors?
Well, I'm learning Chinese.
You're not
Cantonese or
No,
no?
Mandarin. I am learning it.
Which is useless.
Are your neighbors Mandarin speakers?
I don't know. Yeah, they are, but no, they seem okay when I'm there. But sometimes
they're
they.
smiling.
Sometimes if I put rubbish out and it's there temporarily, they'll sort through it. They'll rip it open and just check.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And they'll recycle it?
No. It's like they'll check through my recycling. And it's like, why don't you leave my stuff alone? Otherwise, the ones that I see and meet, they're fine. But I don't know who's checking my rubbish.
What do they do with it?
No, I tried to like do my recycling outside of my apartment, and then
Yeah.
somebody picked up the boxes and just threw them into the stairwell instead of just knocking on the door saying no. And that was kind of annoying. So it's like, well, if you feel that strongly about it, why don't you knock on my door
Yeah.
rather than just say, rather than take them,
Yeah, yeah.
I had to look for them. And then the second time it happened, they no, I put them back, and then the security guard came up and was like, you can't do this because of rats. I'm like, okay, but doesn't excuse that person from just throwing them down the stairwell.
Maybe that person doesn't speak English and they know you.
Well, they should do something about that. Then. They should have shut up or do something. Contact me. Not this halfway between like passive aggressive.
Yeah, I know.
Right,
It would
but
be
then-
at least to kind of speak to you in Chinese and you have to figure it out.
Yeah, that's fine. But they haven't got the face for that. Whereas in the UK and in America, you're like, most part, you will tell your neighbours to like stop it.
I think so, but
Maybe it's different in China, but in Hong Kong,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
I'm wondering though if you spoke Chinese.
But they would
If
have to
they
know
would've-
who lives there as well. You can't guarantee that. I've seen everybody on my floor. So everybody I've seen. It's nice.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. So I've been living in service apartments, so there's always like just foreigners only, and they're only there for a couple of months and then they go. So I don't have, I've never had this experience. Is that red lipstick?
Yeah.
Chapstick?
Red chapstick.
Make it look red?
No? But they're making strawberry flavour. For any lady that wants to, close enough.
So, one thing that's different is obviously the food that we need. So we would like you said, Chinese would share more food. And what do you think about like Americans are very much we have a high carb, high meat diet. Thing.
But whenever I go on business trip, I will always miss the Asian food.
Yeah.
So because I usually like go to Holland or New York,
Yeah.
and somehow after a while that my stomach couldn't stand the high protein, high fat, and all starch diet.
Yeah.
I need to go for some Asian
Noodles.
restaurant, even though they're not very good. Yeah.
Your body is that
And
program.
but I'm not like a traditional Chinese meal person because I don't like rice.
You don't like
I
rice?
don't like rice. I prefer noodles.
Ah,
Yes.
rice noodles or wheat noodles?
Rice noodles.
Racist. Doesn't like rice and she's Chinese. She's
Yeah.
going against her culture. She's a traitor.
Italian has rice. That risotto. Yeah.
You didn't say you eat Italian though.
It's like an Italian
Yeah.
pasta.
But I don't like that risotto. I don't like the texture of risotto. Like
very
because I come from a Chinese background and the rice should be cooked in a certain way. It's not like that half boiled, hard and soft texture. It has to be like chewy but
Yeah.
not hard. Yeah.
So,
Jonathan!
so what I'm noticing to be
And Hogan.
cultural, like when you go to traditional Chinese food or like dim sum, they would bring you the rice at the end of the meal in a small bowl. I'm not talking about like lately. I've been seeing. I mean, when people get the fast food and I look at the locals and what they're eating like a ton of rice and a little bit of meat, and it's very like people want to get good deals, like the lunch special, so they want a lot of quantity on their plate, so they just give you tons of rice. And so I'm always like going, can I have the same thing but no rice? And they're like, what? Then you have like no food left on your plate. I'm like, what's the problem? What time is it where you are? Is it 2 o'clock?
Really? I've got to go.
It's almost 2. Oh, you've got a client.
I've got to be in Xingyi.
Xingyi?
Xingyi,
Oh my gosh.
Then Chongwan.
Be all over the place. What time
That's the bomb.
So many bots.
Do you have any moderators in your Periscope anymore? Have you assigned any?
No.
You assign moderators and they can view comments for you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't know we could do that. Does anybody want to be a moderator in my group?
Yeah, I've got 2.
Yeah?
One of them's both secret. Playing games.
Yeah.
The idea of like
Really? So you have to,
secret moderators.
so you have to give them authority to do that.
Yeah, and then just
You mean the
for me.
prize,
But they've been watching me for like
all
since
the tax.
2015.
If
something
you're
else.
talking about the tax,
I did a scope
we
chat
don't have
today.
tax in
2
Hong
people
Kong
from
for food.
Texas. Somebody came in and said, "Oh, is it
And we
because
just
Texas
pay
is the
like
most
around
racist state in
10%
America?"
service
And
charge.
my moderation just got
If you're talking about the
I would have answered
tax,
that.
then it was salad. We're having salads
Moderator,
here.
and then it's like, oh, well, I guess I'm the
And that would cost
the
us
conversation.
around $15
Yeah,
US.
that's actually a really good idea. What was the question?
The tax of the food, I'm not quite sure.
You really have to know.
Kanji now,
Yeah,
because
If I come
it's
in
made
your stop,
from
like,
rice,
Play flirting.
and it's like
They don't know.
fluid-like
gone.
stuff.
Yeah, they have to kind of know.
Yeah.
That's hard to put in the moderator.
Yeah. Well, I'm teasing you. They're just like, I'll get rid of this Jonathan guy.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting rid of Jonathan, Jonathan's going to go
Bye.
to
Send me
work.
that picture, okay?
Which picture?
The one that you took,
Which
four of us, the selfie.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Just
cool.
now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, I forgot.
All right. So go follow on Jonathan JK. If you don't know Jonathan JK yet, go and follow him. He's so
YouTube,
funny.
Jonathan JK.
And on YouTube, yeah. Later.
Okay, bye, Nikki. Bye, Rhea.
Bye.
Take care.
Thanks
We'll
for
see you
coming.
again when you come back.
Yeah, I'm coming back on the 16th.
Okay, we should go outside and do something.
Yeah.
Right?
Would you
At
guys
the
want to
time
invite like?
recently, we were just eating.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah, go hiking.
Let's go for a hike. Yeah, you guys are really good.
You could,
Bring this-
you could burn off the meal at a later date.
I know.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
she's left, but you're still here.
yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. No, I haven't.
You paid my tea.
No,
Yeah?
no. Well, go for it. Yeah, I don't have a moderator. Cause I don't know why. Because I don't attract like weird people in my channel.
Yeah, I don't have any like really nasty people.
It's like sometimes there are some female sculptors and they say, oh, open boobs or sex or whatever. I don't get that. Or maybe because I'm not that attractive.
I think it could be worse. I know. Who was it? What's her name? In our Periscope.
Raven?
Raven, I think, had a lot of bad comments, and I know it's once in a while, but not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, huge moderator. But yeah. So last questions, guys. Before we turn you guys off, anything else about Asian Western cultural differences that you wanted out? And we're happy to answer them. But I'm trying to think one last. What else? What's the big one that you've seen? Anything between Westerners and
I'm actually I'm interesting to know between the two differences because I kind of blended in both culture.
Yeah.
Because I can adapt easily.
yeah,
So-
you're flexible.
Yeah. So I feel like more interesting in different way.
Yeah, it's almost like being more objective.
Yeah, I think as Asians, we're tend to, no, not as Asians, because some of the Chinese they don't adapt to people's culture. Like, they will expect people to, like,
So that's an interesting question. What about, are you going to go Dutch on this? Are you drinking warm water or cold water? Which is traditional?
Just
I
like
drink
room
warm water.
temperature.
So, yeah, we're gonna go Dutch with this. I think we all in Chinese culture, is it normal to go Dutch, or do people insist on paying the bills? What do you think?
Depends who you go with.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes if you go with your relative, like smaller, younger relative, then you might okay, I'm gonna pay because you don't have the ability to earn money or whatever.
Yeah.
But if with friends, if you're with a very rich friend, then maybe he's just like, oh, I got a bill covered, but usually you will just share.
Yeah. Somebody asked where I'm headed to next. I'm going to Tokyo, Japan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we love Japan.
I love Japan. I mean, I don't think that I'll get bored with Japan.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, you also go there. It's fun.
There's so many places I haven't gone.
Does Hong Kong and Taiwan share a common feeling towards China being they are more independent?
I think Taiwan feel more independent than Hong Kong because from our background. Yeah, because they spin off from the 1940s, right? And then it's like a totally different sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, that's a good question. I lived in Japan for 4 years in the country. There was one question they asked. Can you scroll down? There was something about what do Asians think of Westerners, or what do Hong Kongers think about Westerners? Let's say Hong Kongers because it's difficult to say. We don't know. We can only answer for Filipinos and for Hong Kongers.
I would say I wouldn't consider a race, but more the person himself or herself, right?
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're being respectful, and then I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But the type of people that I don't like is that they don't respect people's values.
Yeah.
And then just like talking so loud.
Yeah. So do you find a lot of Westerners like that here?
50-50. I've met some really nice people.
Yeah.
And at the same time, and they're also this type of what I call expatriates.
Yeah.
And because they have the money and they thought that, oh, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Particularly some people in one child. Yeah.
Oh, so leisure or work related to Tokyo? Both actually. So I'm going to be doing. I'm going to Tokyo to do some content on the anti-aging house, and it's going to be an amazing. It's a building, it's an Airbnb, and the whole building's been created to stimulate the body and the mind to slow aging. It's so cool. It's amazing. So I'll be creating some content there. So, but of course, when you're in Japan, you always make time for a little bit of leisure. But I have to get my nose to the grindstone more as well. So what about in the Philippines? What is their attitude towards Westerners?
Oh, they're nice. In my country, foreigners it's a big deal. Like they treat it. We treat it nicely, and also the Westerners they treating us.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. I guess they're tourists. I guess or people who live there. So that's really good. It's like you said, going back to being respectful and because I think any Westerner or tourist or anything is they have a bad attitude. No one's going to accept that, and hopefully you don't have too many of those. So. That's cool. All right, guys, we're going to tune you guys out, and we're going to pretty much dull our lunch. But thank you so much for joining us. And if you want to continue following me in Japan, why don't you hit that button, Rhea, the button to follow, if you'd like to keep following, right there. And I'll show you Japan. I'll do some periscopes there. So thank you for your questions. You guys are awesome. Take care. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Ciao.